All right, says we live, so let's go.
RecBoys.
Yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio, we in the studio, yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. You know what we doing, supporting indie artists. DJ Shad, Mr. Catch Ray, got the cup of Henny charging. Out the margin with the topic of discussion. Money talk, we here to fuss, and then they keep the special guests coming. Shad got the mute button, Chris got the drop. In the studio, they get it out the pot. They play the videos, let them know how to knock. Number one podcast, two kings, they claim the top spot. Take it to the next stop, get your merch at the rec shop. Swerving all lanes, got no time for the rest stop. No vest needed, intellectual bullets. Get your head shot from Spanish braids to dreadlocks. We here for the people. Sitting from vinyl with needle. Can't play hard if you kegels. Looking for my ring like I'm Schmeagle. Here for the bread like a seagull. Warring for the flow, it's illegal. Everything out the vein, let it bleed through. Checking when you coming, cause we see you. We in the studio, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio. We in the studio.
Everybody needs to tune in the studio with the RecBoys.
I'm in the studio with RecBoys. You should be in the studio with RecBoys.
RecBoys.
I'm tapped in with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
RecBoys.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shad.
Mr. Catch Rep.
We are the RecBoys, and this is in the studio with the RecBoys. Happy Hump Day. Yo, real quick, shout out to my Eagles. We in the Super Bowl. We in the building. I told y'all niggas early on in the season what it was going to be. You didn't want to listen to me. So now fix your face. I'm taking all bets. All call-outs are mandatory. No. Listen, I'm telling you. Yo, listen, you're laughing. I'm telling facts. All call-outs is mandatory.
You sound serious. Tell them why you mad.
Yo, listen. Yo, throw on the theme music. Throw on the theme music. Because that's the Super Bowl music. Yo, listen, throw on the theme music. You know that theme music you listen to before the show? That's the Super Bowl music.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Listen, that's the Super Bowl music.
I didn't know that.
They don't even understand. But real quick, I also got to shout out the Fallsburg Junior Senior High Indoor Track Team. They're on their way to the States to qualify. The relay team, I forgot what relay team, but I'm going to post the article. They are they just broke a school record.
Dope.
Yeah, so those 4 young gentlemen are going on in the school record. And my son also broke the record for the mile. So he's at he's under 5 minutes on a mile. So shout out to their whole team. You know, they're going to States, I want to say the end of this month. So yeah, we're gonna go down and cheer them on, see how that goes. But you got any shout outs you want to give out? Real quick.
No, shout out everybody who rock with us, support us, tune in every week, share, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all, man. If it wasn't for y'all real talk, it wouldn't be where it's at right now. But salute to you too, man. You working hard. I see it. Salute to Culture Shock Radio, Tattoo Shop Radio, Cuzzo Radio, WAP the Music. You already know what time it is. Check us out tonight, 10 p.m. Link is all over. It's gonna be in the bio on Instagram. It's gonna be on Facebook. Check the Check the TikTok. I don't even know if you know we got TikTok, but check the TikTok.
I didn't know we got TikTok.
Right. Check
Twitter,
all that. In the studio with the RecBoys. But I'm excited about tonight, my G, because this
shout out Samantha. That's who needs to get shout out because she put in that work this week. She put in that work for her show. Absolutely.
I said that before the show. Salute to everybody tapped in on Instagram too. We live right now on Instagram. In the studio with the RecBoys, Facebook in the studio with the RecBoys, Finally TV, salute to them, Catch and Rec Entertainment's page as well, Men's Rights page as well here on Facebook, and like I said, in the studio with the RecBoys on YouTube. But Samantha, so like I was saying, before we went live, we've been doing this now 12, 13 years. Out of the whole time that we've been doing this is now that I have came across somebody who's as enthusiastic, as hungry, as passionate with marketing and promotion. You know what I'm saying? And hustle and grind and ambition. Like the more I tap in, yeah, on IG, in the studio with the RecBoys. The more I tap in and learn about her, the more I see I'm learning about her journey, how she started doing what she's doing now. You know what I'm saying? So we're not even gonna play no games. We got I gotta write your shot. I got notes. You know I keep notes, but she got 2 pages, Ken. Like,
Well,
you
listen,
know what I'm saying?
listen, she's a host, so I got my notes.
Right.
I got my
So
notes right here.
so
I got my
listen,
notes right here. So
she's a manager, a publicist, podcast / radio host, chief brand officer at Certified Nation Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We can't even forget host of Let's Get Activated podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Go check it out, Samantha Leavell.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
what's
Good,
shaking? How you
good. How are
feeling?
you?
Man, good, feeling great, feeling blessed. You know, we're here for another day. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Nah, I feel that. I
Right,
definitely feel
right,
that.
right. Yeah, you stole my line too. I normally say that at the beginning. That was a good one. Now I'm done.
I was about to say maybe we just on the same page. You know, it's the same, vibe. That's
It's
what
a
it is.
vibe, right? Same vibe. So I'm not even gonna play no games, man, because like I said, I've been tapped in. I've been doing my research on you, and I read somewhere you've been writing since you was little. Like you actually wrote for your school paper about music.
Yes, yes. I started like in high school, like writing for the school newspaper. That always was my favorite subject, like English class, even way back in middle school. You know, you'd have to write the little reports or the stories, and the teacher was always like, your writing is incredible. She said, when you get into high school, you should, sign up for honors English class. So I did. And then from there, I just incorporated doing a lot more writing. I decided, well, I love music, my first love. I like to write. So I decided to incorporate it. And I became the editor, page editor for the entertainment music page in the high school newspaper. So I would always go to my local record store, shout out Sound Aquarium back in the day, get the new CD that came out for that week and would write a review about it.
Wow, on your own time, like that was just your passion. You just went and did it on your own.
Yep. On my own, I always loved music. I always was the one getting the Word Up magazines, Write On magazines, all of that. So,
Nice,
yep.
nice.
That's
hmm
crazy.
No, that's weird that you were into that like that, and it's like you knew early on. That's super dope because that's the one thing that I try to get my kids now to figure out what you want to do now, so I can help you do it. And it's dope that you knew back then, yo, this is what I want to do. I mean, because I love music, I DJ'd, I messed around with it, even with Chris. Like we did parties, we recorded before we were like, yo, maybe this is what we were meant to do. Like
hmm
literally 10 years before we started doing it, we were already doing it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
and at
dope.
times you don't even know like you doing your passion until it comes in later, and that's kind of your story as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're right. It came way later because, after high school, of course, life gets in the way. You go through life experiences, I end up having two, beautiful daughters, throughout it all. And, shout out Mia, Mari, shout out to you girls. But, just living life. And, I didn't really get back into everything writing until towards the end of 2020, when we had the pandemic. And so that's kind of when everything that I'm doing just took off. It was crazy.
Yeah, because at that point it's fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna get down and change with the climate. So you say that, but you actually was a part of a big push of an album, the graffiti rap album. Let's talk
hmm
about that. Your writing took you there, so you kind of had for lack of better words, sort of like a epiphany, right? You know what I mean? So when you
hmm
get back into the writing, and then now you come across this album to where you're asked to be a part of it. How does that all happen for you?
Yeah, so the epiphany hit me in October of 2020. Like I said, I was always involved doing something with music, supporting artists just in my way of sharing. And people always kind of knew me for sharing, dope, just dope music. I always say just good taste in music, definitely for the culture. So in October, I had my epiphany. I'm like, well, what's something that I can do for the artists and something that I love? So I just started to write reviews and just kind of, post it, onto like the Facebook, the social media. And Pen Game Classic, the artist for under graffiti rap, we actually went to high school together. And we reconnected on social media because he saw what I was doing, and he says, I have this album dropping November 13th, graffiti rap. You do me a favor, listen to it. And then he wanted me to write like a little review on like the Apple Music. So I listened to it, and I'm one, when I listen to it, I really listen to the story. I get into it. I listen to the bars because I'm all about the lyrics and such. And it was a dope. It's a dope album. So I wrote like a little review on Apple, and he said, "Yo, that's dope. Can you write a full review?" So I wrote a full review, and then he said, it's amazing. Can you help me push the album? So we just start pushing it, putting everything in the stories, constant content. And that really helped the album get some pretty, decent sales. And from there, everything took off. It was like a whirlwind.
Now everybody knows Samantha, right? Everybody wants to get it right. Let me ask you this, right? Because in this business where we build relationships, people ask us to do what you're doing. You know what I mean, as far as writing and stuff. How many times have you came across an album to where you like, damn, I really got to think how I'm going to put this, because in your heart it's really not good. How do you portray that to the people?
Well, that's easy. Like me, honestly, I won't write a review if I don't like the album, because I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time and their time. If they reach out to me behind the scenes, constructive criticism, of course I'll give it to them. But why would I write a bad review on the album, post it out there to the public, and just trash the person? Where I'd rather give them some constructive criticism, and maybe they can go back, maybe, work on the lyrical content, the production, and, come out with something better.
You know, that's kind of like, I mean, it's dope. I like the concept, but you don't think you could tell somebody like, yo, listen, without you, like, you can't review nothing that you don't like, and be like, and like, I mean, because we do that shit all the time. Like, we tell, and I mean,
but there's two different sides though, Sha. So what she's doing, she's reviewing to help promote projects. She's not reviewing to like
just give her a regular review,
right?
Like for the all right. So if you're looking for something, that's not what you're reviewing for. You're reviewing because you're listening. I've already reviewed this.
Right.
Yeah, this
right.
is dope.
Right,
okay,
right. Because my reviews, which I've been told, but it was a compliment. My reviews are very unorthodox because I really kind of get into, okay, what was the person feeling? I get into the emotions. Now, if I hear some album, that start with some da 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 da, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. I just can't, shut it off. I just can't. I can't do it. So if I'm really feeling your project, it's going to be a great, heartfelt review from the heart. Nothing, no copy and paste, nothing that somebody else wrote. It's coming from, my feelings, what I felt from your music.
Gotcha. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on Instagram. We got Naja Official, The Way I Be, City the Great, I Am Is Real, Porter. They going crazy over there. So shout out to those guys that's tuned in. If you guys are tuned in on Instagram and you want to comment so that we can, or you have a question, slide over to Facebook. Type in your question so I can get it on there, put it on the screen, and let the people know.
Now I'm also looking back and forth too.
Okay.
If I catch it, as long as I don't move too quick, if I catch it, we'll just call it.
Nice.
So,
but go ahead, Chris.
So you start doing the album reviews, and then now, like you said, we're in the middle of the pandemic, right? So now things are changing for you, right? Now you're used to a place to where you're outside doing your networking thing. You know what I mean? You're moving, you're shaking. Now you're forced to be on the internet, right? How's that transition for you? Was it easy for you to make that transition, or was it a little difficult?
I mean, me, it was kind of easy because I really started getting fully active at everything while the pandemic was going on. So, we're inside. So it's like, well, we better use this internet to our advantage. So the reviews, doing all the stories, which is crazy, by the way. One artist told me, like, your stories remind me of like a MTV top 5. Like every artist wants to know who's gonna make it in the story, type of thing. Because I used to really go nuts with that. So the internet, I mean, that's really how I met Certified, through the internet. I met City the Great off of Twitter. He messages me off of Twitter. And that's kind of how Certified started. I met the legendary Cool Rock Ski years ago off the internet, and we just were like family now, and I became his publicist. So the internet for me, it was a win-win for me.
Yeah, you see how she like try to say that like it was nothing. Let's reverse real quick. Hold on. Let's go back. Salute to City the Great. We actually had him on the show. Dope artist. Crazy hustler, grinder. You know what I mean? And his craft. He's dope at what he does.
He got a whole concept with what he was doing. So if you guys don't know, check out City the Great. Dope artist, certified by In the Studio with the RecBoys. So make sure you go look him up.
So we actually met. This is crazy, right? Let me break this down for you. So we actually met City the Great through Senior G.
Yeah.
Right. So then we end up getting him on the show. We do the interview, and then we become part of the Village, which you were part of.
Yeah.
And countless a great podcast. Y'all go check it out. Y'all go check out. Damn, man, I wish I had the name. It's so many I can't even remember. Just make sure y'all tap in Thursday though. Get Activated Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure y'all definitely do that. But so we end up meeting you, and then it comes full circle to me like, okay, she's a part of Certified Nation Entertainment. She's a publicist with them. She manages some of the artists over there. You know what I mean? And that came in 2020. How did you meet City? The hustler he approaches you, or do you hit him up?
He approached me, so I was just doing my normal, internet thing, posting, sharing artists. He reached out to me via DM on Twitter, which is funny because I hadn't been using Twitter for a while, but something just said, well, now that you're doing all this, you might as well be more active on your Twitter. So I get a message from him, kind of to the effect like, peace, queen. I love what you're doing. Would love to get on, you get on a conference call with myself and the company president. It's Only Right, who's also an artist as well, because we're interested in having you join the company. So at first I was like, I don't know, because sometimes you get some crazy being a female, you get some crazy DMs, but I think his was different. He was very respectful the whole time. So I said, all right, I'll get on the phone with you guys. So we arranged the call, and it was like we knew each other for years. We spoke for an hour. I spoke with him, and It's Only Right. They're telling me about the company, what they do for artists, how, they're, we're just kind of wanting to change this narrative and the culture. We want to make it positive. So they were on the same page as myself. So at the time, I signed the paperwork in December of 2020. And at first I was a chief editor and VP of public relations. So I was doing that. A couple of months later, City's like, oh no, we got to up you. You got to be our chief brand officer because everything that you're doing is positive. You're going to protect the image of the company. And then it turned into, well, Special Ed and I had a conversation. Can you be my manager? I was like, wow. Because at the time I was
gonna say time out. She said like Special Ed was her name.
Hold up. Anybody go anywhere before we do anything?
Yeah.
I need Special Ed in the building. I don't care about nothing else. I need Special Ed in the building.
Now it's funny because I told her once I started researching after the fact, right? And I started finding out, and we're gonna get into some names here. I got some written down, and I'm like, wow, you, and I hit up like so try to be nonchalant, but I'm pretty sure she read that shit from the book. I'm like, oh, so you manage such and such, or Publicist? She was like, yeah, and I'm like, just know, and I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm gonna screenshot it to you. It's in this book, their names, and there's a date when I wrote it. Like I have a list of artists that I want is a goal of mine to interview, and actually, you manage two of them, or publicist for two of them. That's crazy. That's the world working.
Everybody's
working. I'm working right now, and I need Special Ed. I need Cool Rock Ski. Listen, and I'll let you know who else I need by the end of the show. Whoever else. Listen, I'll be keeping it $1 because I'm from that era. So when you mention, some people are looking at me like this nigga talking about Cool Rock Ski special. Listen.
Now, let me break it down real quick. You talking about a member of the Fat Boys, legendary group.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Prince Mark D. Buff Love.
The Disco
these guys
3, that's
actually,
funny.
the Disco
I didn't
3,
even
these guys
put the two
actually
and two together.
paved the
That's
way.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that is so wow.
Yo,
That's dope.
These
That's
guys
more than dope.
paved the way
That's
for
dope.
your Bismarckies, rest in peace, and your damn, hold on, I got
Dougie
it written down.
Fresh.
Dougie Fresh.
All of them. Like, yo, you gotta like I don't like yo, let me get my nerd on. Let me get my nerd on.
Yes.
Yeah, let me get my nerd on. Like, I don't know if people understood, but they were the B-side story to Crush Groove. Like a lot of people don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
They were the underdog story. They were today's independent artists who get that viral moment. There, if you go back and watch, I swear to you, this is in. I mean, shout out to my sister. My sister's in the building. She took me to go see Beat Street. So Beat Street will be forever my favorite hip hop movie of all time. But Crush Groove is next. Mm-hmm. And my thing is just, yo, listen, I'm in the same building with the person who is the link to the last living member of the Fat Boys.
Yo, Shot.
Yo, are you fucking kidding me?
She started laughing at me, King. So let me tell the people too, right? So I'm scrolling. We doing a salute to you again. Your marketing and promotion been exceptional. One of the best I have ever worked with in the last 12, 13 years of me doing this real talk. So I'm scrolling and all of a sudden I see Cool Rock shares the post. And I'm like, I ain't even lying to you. Ask my wife. I dropped the motherfucking phone. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, what? I'm like, babe, family member, and I start breaking. She's like, and I'm like, look, I screenshot the shit, send it to Shot. I called Shot. I think it didn't even send before I called Shot. Like, yo, Shot, you ain't gonna believe this. Then I hit Sam up and I'm like, yo, he shared my shit. She sends me a laughing emoji, King. And I'm like, I'm fanning out over here. Like, what? Like,
I was like, no. You know what, though? You know, I laugh because, you know, just knowing him, he's one of the most humble people, you know, that I know. One of the most caring and humble people. So, you know, part of my mission, too, is, you know, me and Certified Nation Entertainment, you know, we want to keep that legacy going. You know, we're involved with his annual event. We have a petition going out for the Fat Boys to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's long overdue. We have this great clothing line, the Rock and Sam shop. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got hats, we got bandanas for your dog. I mean, bags, everything. So, you know, we just really wanting to, you know, keep their name out there. It's important.
Listen,
definitely
not only
important.
that, but believe it or not, Cool Rock Ski, like his character in Crush Groove, is like, yo, and he's like, nah, man, fuck that, I ain't going. I don't want to go. Like if he's like that in person, I need that energy. Like, because I'm from that. Like, I grew up 6-7 years old watching this shit. So to actually be able to chop it up with him, and not only that, but they were, I don't know if they were the first, but they might be. We might have to Google this shit.
First of what?
One of the first rapper actors, dude, or in that group. Yo, dude, like not a lot of rappers were acting back then. It's either them, Ice-T, like it's like, dude, they're in the realm to where not a lot of rappers.
No, I think you're right. I think they are.
And I'm not talking about hip hop films. I'm talking about major films.
Major films.
Like where you could go to the movie. Like I remember Orderlies. Disorderlies. Yeah, like that's one of my like I remember the storyline. You get what I'm saying? So and I remember his character in that. And just like I remember when they recovered the Beach Boys. Like like when Fred the Godson did Fat Boys, when he redid Fat Boys, it's like, yo, dude, it's like it I don't know if I'm nerding out or whatever the case may be, but it really takes you back to that and it gives so much appreciation. Like, yo, dude, we're able to actually sit down.
It says a lot about her too.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
For those type of people to want to be associated with her, says a lot about her as a character and as a person. So salute to what you're doing to get you to where you're going and everything you're providing, the services you're providing for these guys, because you're kind of keeping you're keeping them in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're doing is great for these artists as far as the writing and stuff, because they don't get. There's nobody who's actually sitting down and breaking down with these. Like you almost gotta be them in that moment you writing that.
Definitely. It definitely got to be. And, I think, we, especially at our age, we have a responsibility to preserve the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're on the matter of fact, this is the 50th year of hip hop. August 11th would be the official 50.
Yeah.
So we have to give back. We have to, go back and, give praise to all these legends, because without them, we wouldn't be doing any of this. We wouldn't be here on this show today. So we definitely need to give back, and that's why I support artists who are into the culture and wanting to preserve the culture. Not even just with hip hop, but with R&B, anything that's, culture related, anybody that really respects it, I'm all for it.
Yo, we see, and listen, I'm gonna tell you now, Chris, she's gonna be one of the answers to next week's trivia question. So pay attention.
Sean, I've been studying her, B. I probably know her better than her.
Okay. Yo, listen, tune in next week. I guarantee you he gets the question wrong. I'm willing to bet.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he's gonna get the fucking question wrong. He's gonna be like, you know what? That's a trick question. I'm telling you.
So let me ask you this. So you everything you do, now you decide to do a podcast which turns into a radio show. How does that transpire for you? The first podcasting, how does that transpire for you?
Man, it's been a wonderful journey. First of all, I got to say, shout out to Sean Williams. He was our marketing director. Unfortunately, rest in peace. He's no longer here, but he was the one that had the idea to have Let's Get Activated podcast. He said, yo, I've seen you've done some other interviews before, because I was doing like kind of co-hosting for a couple other platforms before Activated, but he said, I see you. I see It's Only Right. You guys have this energy, and It's Only Right was always saying, oh, yeah, we activated anytime he would do like his IG live. So he said, how about Certified Nation Entertainment have our own podcast? We'll call it Let's Get Activated. And at first, I was like, man, nobody's really going to want to sit down with me. You never really sometimes know your own capabilities until you just do it. So February 4th of 2021. So yeah, we're almost at our 2 years. We're celebrating. It's Only Right. And I started the show, and it's been a great run. About to be episode 103 tomorrow. After a while, It's Only Right said, no, Samantha, this is your show. He was co-hosting for a little bit. He said, nope, Samantha, this is yours. Take it over. And ever since then, I've been doing that, and I love it. I definitely love it. It's a great, it's a great show. I tap into, the person's story. We play videos. It's just a great vibe. Can't believe 103 episodes. This is wild.
It flies, right?
Yeah. No, it goes by quick.
Yeah.
Last year we had 50-something interviews, and I'm like, yo, really, dude? And he was like, no, we had 50-something guests. Now, some of them might have been multiple guests on at once, but still in all, that's a lot of guests. You get what I'm saying? And then when you start, I just recently I've been going through doing new resumes. And then when I start going through all the stuff that I'm tied into, it's like, damn, dude, you're kind of a promoter because you did these 15 events. And then you're kind of a journalist because, you interviewed over 50-something people. And then now shit is like, oh, shit, it opens up. But I'm glad you found it. And I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful that it's weird. Like I said, I didn't know that he already lined you up. Like Chris will tell me 15 guests and I won't fucking pay attention to it. And then I find something and I'm like, yo, you know about Shorty? And he'd be like, yo, I sent you that 2 weeks ago. And I'd be like, word, stop playing. And then he'll screenshot it to me and be like, see, you smoke too much. No, I swear to God, that's his thing. He's like, yo, stop smoking so much. And I'm like, my nigga, you just wish you could smoke like me. So, but I'm thankful not only for you, but I'm thankful for him because he finds great people to bring on, and you are definitely great. We're thinking about, we're not thinking about, we're getting together the podcast because we do something called Battle of the Podcast. And what we do is we bring on a whole bunch of podcasters and we battle against each other. Last time what we did was each podcaster brought 3 videos in. So we played all the videos and whatever podcast had the best videos, the people.
Yeah, they let us know. It kind of like was the podcast
Hey, I like
versus
that.
you know what I mean? It was the versus a podcast. So maybe that's what we'll call it next time.
I don't know. Well, I mean, the on the rec trivia is a big thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and you know, maybe we get all the podcasters who say they're into hip hop, and let's really find out how much they're into hip hop.
No, what would be dope is that we could get a host to host it, where they ask us the questions and we could actually play with the other podcasts.
That would be
No,
dope.
I don't want to play. I want to be.
Yeah, because see, Sam, you don't want to lose, Sam.
No. Listen,
lose.
Right.
listen. I didn't lose when I played. I'm a DJ, so you got to play musical for me. This shit, I mean, all this other stuff. Yeah, Bunky, actually, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to
get with Bunky to host it.
Mm-hmm.
That might even be fair because Bunky's really not. She's
neutral.
Yeah, she's neutral. She's neutral.
So let me ask you this before we get into on the rec, because I know you kind of nervous about on the rec. I already know you kind of nervous about on the rec.
You know what? This is the only thing I'm not going to be humble about real quick, because I know all my artists are dope, and I do not say that word loosely. So if I say something's dope, I know they're great. So I know everybody. They're gonna REC that. All three.
Oh no, that's rec or rec, but I feel you on that. I'm talking the trivia on the rec.
Trivia, yeah.
Damn.
I'm nervous about
she
that.
ready, Shot.
Yo, she said, yeah.
Like,
she was like, already know, like, my shit bang out. Like, yo, but that's the attitude I like, because that's how I am. Yo, listen, if I break something, just know that I'm bringing A game. But go ahead, Chris.
So before we get into on the rec, the trivia joint, how was it when you got the phone call to have your podcast first turn into a radio show, second to be syndicated in where it's at? Yeah, and I say real quick, Canada, Ohio, Germany, and Guadeloupe, France.
Wow. I mean, I was shocked at first because, of course, I have it on all the basically visual platforms wherever you can watch it. But then when Senior G said, hey, we're going to get it on the radio, I was like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? And he was like, no. And then he told me, and then as you know, first it was the two stations. First it was Culture Shock and Tattoo Shop. And then he said, well, now we're about to pick up Cuzzo FM and Wafter Music FM. And they were telling me like all the locations, like you said, Germany and Canada and Guadeloupe. I was like, wow, that's incredible. So for people to be able to listen in, I'm excited also just for the artists. So that way, their story gets spread out more too.
Right. Because I know when we got that call, we were like, yo, this is crazy. And then to find out, like I said earlier, to find out the full circle of things, the Senior G, the City the Great, and then to meet you in the whole group of influencers and creators, what I'm saying, was crazy. And there's a bunch of them that I still want to tap into and do this very just thing and get to know them a little bit more on a personal level. Because, like I said, we've been talking in the group chat, but we kind of like didn't tap into each other and really vibe out. But now that we actually vibed out, like I was telling Shah, like, yo, you amaze me. I ain't even gonna front with your grind, your hard work, and to know everything you're doing. Like, you wear multiple hats. How do you do that and still be, the mother, what I mean, the breadwinner, what I mean, the hustler, the go? How do you wake up every morning like, I got this, like this Sam Leavell, this is me, I'm gonna go get it, I'm gonna go catch rec?
I think it helps because it's just something that I love to do. You know what I mean? So that, sometimes I don't get a whole lot of sleep, but I just love doing it, simply put. So it's kind of like, hey, got to be consistent. Consistency is key. Got to put it out there. And I like the fact that my daughters, they get to participate as far as seeing everything transpire. Sometimes I get their approval after I do a flyer for a show, or if we have an event that they can go to. So just want them to see that mom is working hard. I have a soon-to-be 20-year-old and an 11-year-old, and they're just watching mommy work. So hopefully that can encourage them.
Wait, let me say this shot real fast because I didn't even know this.
I didn't know that. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna put it back up.
Salute to Kimmy K, who's tapped in right now. Sam, I don't know if you knew this, but we're gonna break it right here in the studio at the RecBoys with Sam Leavell, the host of Let's Get Activated podcast. So we're global right now, 6 different stations, and we've reached 25 million people. Did you know that?
Wow, no, I didn't know that either.
That's kind of dope.
That's incredible. Thanks, Kimmy, for the update.
So listen, and actually, any more villagers is tuned in, hit us up if you want to pull up on the show. Like, this is what we do. You know, we spread the love. You know, we push. Ask Samantha, ask Sammy. That's what they call ask Sam. Ask Sam. Yeah, ask Sam if we push. Ask Sam if we push.
You guys really do, because I mean, I've been on other platforms before, but this is like, and as humble as I am, I was like, I've never gotten this much promotion before at all. Like each day been on it, and it made me feel like, wow. So it was really humbling to me, and I felt like we were just on the same page. We were in sync. Sometimes one sharing a story and then the next one sharing a story. I mean, we really were.
Now, you like that shit, like real talk. No, but
yeah.
you know what's dope is the fact that everything happens for a reason, and then for us, it's never a one and done. It's never a one and done, and every time it keeps getting better and better. So the more we click, the better it works for everybody, and you're already a villager. And if you guys who are tuned in don't know, you think we talking to some Illuminati talk, yo, tap in. I mean, people don't know. They're looking at them like, yo, what the fuck are they?
What they tapped into?
Yeah, yo, listen.
Kimmy's full of surprises. So right now I said we in 6. Hold on. We got 6 stations. We already have 7.
Wow.
Where that's gonna be, who knows? Yo, listen, artists, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. If you wanna fuck up the algorithm, if you wanna make some money off of your shit, tap in with the village.
That's it.
Tap in with the village.
I mean, yo, listen.
What is 10 different shows right now? 12 different shows? Think about it. You tap in with one of us, you tap into 12 other possibilities, 11 possibilities. And through those possibilities, you get people like Sam who wear 10 different hats and do multiple different things. So there's other services that come along with that who is affording you crazy opportunity, and look who they are part of. But
listen, I'm telling them straight jacket, join the village only because we trying to keep the dollar circulating. If we interview everybody in the village, if everybody in the village goes on everybody in the village show, do you know how much we're circulating? How much easy is cost of promotion? I'm just putting it out there. We listen, if you want the treatment that Samantha got, hit us up. We getting booked, so hit us up. Hit us up. We gonna show the love. We show the love. We're the ideal. We're on the same page.
Definitely.
So listen, it's been a dope show. We've been cool and all that, but now's the time for On the Rec Trivia. So now I gotta go against you. You my home girl. You know what I mean? I rock with you. We done some amazing things with promotion and marketing this week, but now it's me against you and the people tuned in. You ready?
All right, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Shy ain't even front. I'm kind of scared because he acting like she's nervous, but I know she ready.
Man,
she ready. She focused. Yo, listen. I don't know if I took a light.
Listen,
let me
Certified
think
Nation. I know y'all tapped in. Don't be texting her the answers, people. Please help me.
I know, right?
Win one tonight. I know
look,
that's your girl.
Free. I'm hands free.
That's all right. Yo, listen. At the end of the day, we're gonna learn something.
That's right. That's right.
All right. First question is, let's get into it. First question is, how many studio albums does Missy Elliott have? 6, 7, 8, or 9?
I'm going A.
Okay.
You going A?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say B just because 7 is my favorite number. I don't know, but
if you guys tuned in, let me know.
I guess too, but I said it confident though, right? I had you were like, oh, should I say? Hey, I said that shit confident. So
you did. You did.
Yo, you know what's bad is that I might have forgot the answer. That's crazy. I really might have forgot the answer.
Where's Frank? Frank could tell us what it is.
Frank. No. Frank might tell us. He might know. Frank, if you tune in, if you know, let me know.
He just said it, but you got to Google to make sure because.
Nah. He knows. We'll figure it out.
All right. So
I know. So what did you say?
I said I just said 7 because that's my favorite number. I'm just trying.
What did Frank say? He says he's in. LOL. I need to know. Oh, Frank said 9. That's it? That's all we got chiming in?
Yeah, they scared.
Don't be
let me check. Let me check Instagram real quick. I didn't check Instagram in a second.
Yeah, no. Check Instagram and then see.
Don't he whack? That's the wax shit about Instagram. When you go out and go back in, you can't see the previous comments like on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, like I could go back and see all the comments on Facebook, but it won't show you on Instagram. So what is the shot? Because I know you're Googling it. A, B, C, D.
Missy?
Mhm.
Yep.
The answer is, what did we say? Frank said,
He said he guessing.
nah, actually, the answer is A, 6.
Oh, look at you. Okay, Chris.
One zip.
Yeah,
One zip.
this might be the first time in
Damn.
history he cheated for me, Sam. He might have. I'm just letting you know.
Nah.
I mean, yo,
That's
listen,
my man.
listen, they can
That's
Google
my
me.
man.
They can Google me, but listen, if they Google
I was
me,
close.
you know how it goes. Next question is, let's get into it. How many studio albums does Mary J. Blige have?
Ooh.
A12, B13, C14, D15.
I'm
The
going
queen of
I'm
hip
going
hop
with
and
A.
R&B soul.
I'm going with A again.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with C.
C. All right, and Chris got A. All right, let me know what it is. You guys tuned in. This is
Oh,
our
not-
favorite part of the game.
Now
What's
they
up?
coming up. Now they coming up, but it's late. All right, go ahead.
Okay, I see 5 studio albums. I say it's 5. It's 5.
Yo, you showing the people on Instagram you Googling the Missy Elliott shit?
Let me see. Let me see.
No, you showing them on Instagram that you Googling.
I know.
Missy
I
Elliott.
had to figure it out. I had to figure it out. I had to figure it out.
City the Great Instagram says B13 for the Mary J.
And what did you say? What was your answer?
I had
Said
said C, and I had said C, but you know.
The correct answer is actually C.
Ooh, 1-1.
1-1. Google that. Google that one. All right. Wait. What did I say the answer was?
C.
He said C.
Actually, it's B. It is B. It is B.
Dang.
So, did you up 2 zip?
No, I said A.
He said A, so we
all
there.
right.
man.
All right.
Sam,
So
like,
one
don't
zip,
cheat
Chris.
her, child. Don't be cheating her.
No,
Right.
1 zip. No, listen. 1 zip, Chris. All right, let's go. Nasir Jones. How many studio albums does Nas have? A12, B13, C14, D15. Nas is like, let's get it. Actually,
I'm going with D.
remember, you going with what? D15?
I'm going with D. Yeah.
I'ma
Because
go
that's
with-
my favorite number.
I'm gonna go with C. Cause Nas has had he's had a lot of albums.
Well, actually, and he just dropped King Disease. Did you see that they said that Quentin Miller actually wrote for Nas on King Disease, and Styles P said he didn't believe it? Did anybody see that, or am I bugging? If you guys have chimed in and you seen that, let me know how that turned out. I didn't know if it was clickbait.
But that's not the first time I heard that rumor, though. I didn't see that, but that's not the first time I
Really?
heard that rumor.
That's interesting. But the correct answer is C.
Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. 1-1. 1-1.
Yep.
1-1.
Yeah.
We got 2
1-1.
questions. Let's get it together. How many studio albums does Nelly have?
Lord of mercy.
A6, B7, C8, D9.
I'll go with A.
Yeah, I'm going with A because I don't think he had too many. I'm going with A.
Mhm.
Let's see. Frank says A. That's a good guess.
I don't know nothing about no Nelly, by the way. Like,
Yeah, I know the first.
You don't fuck with Nelly like that?
right.
The
Yeah,
You
last
don't fuck
time I
with Nelly
listened-
like that? You really don't fuck with Nelly
this-
like that, my nigga?
This
You
might
like
tell my
Nelly.
age. This might tell
You
my
like
age.
Nelly.
But the last time I listened to Nelly was hot in here when we was going crazy in the clubs.
There
like
we go.
that's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
we was making it hot in there, all right? The correct answer is A6. You guys are both right on that one.
Boom.
So now you're tied up. Last question. Chris, I don't want to hear your bullshit. I don't want to
here
hear
we
it.
go.
I don't want to fucking hear it, dude. Figure it out.
Oh,
Chris,
hold on, real
you
quick.
answer first.
All right, real quick. I will answer first. City the Great said, but he didn't write. Quentin said he gave him an idea.
Oh, okay, dope. All right, okay, at least I cleared that up. Now I'm gonna go check out the article. But last question for the night, just for all the marbles. Let's go. How many movies were the Fat Boys in?
That's why you told me to answer first. You mother.
C4, D5. Chris, you answer first for all the marbles.
This is a cheat question, B. Like, how
I
you do
knew
this
you was
one?
gonna
Like,
say that. Stop being
You already know I know this.
I know.
Stop
You
being
already-
a punk.
Sam, message me the answer on Instagram. Come on, be a friend.
Look.
Let me see.
Bonky said 3.
Yeah.
You know what?
Said 3.
It was-
What are you
yeah.
going with?
I'm going with Sam Bunky. She just told me the answer is B. We tied up. We both won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even fair.
Okay. Check it out. Okay, check this out real quick.
Oh, now he got another one. Sam, now he got another one. Watch.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
For the bonus, for all the chips in the studio, I'm about to get a belt. I'm about to get a RecBoys championship belt.
We should do that. Or a shirt. The winner wins the shirt.
Yeah. Listen, this is for the bonus questions. Name all 3 movies.
Okay, I got
Chris.
that.
Hold on, Chris.
Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
Okay, check it out. Okay, check it out.
Okay,
Listen,
okay.
no, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. What we're gonna do is, if you can put the answer in the comments and you get all 3 right, we're gonna send you a free shirt. The new shirt. These are the throwbacks. We're gonna send you the new shirt, the new exclusive 2023 shirt. Nobody's seen.
Hold on. Let's make this interesting. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
If they get a guest, if a guest tapped in right now, not somebody who's a part of your team,
Mm-hmm.
if they guess it, are you willing to throw in the shirt for them?
I'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, since we're doing that. Yeah. Yep.
All right. So if the first person to answer this correctly, Shy will ask you the question again. You receive a RecBoy shirt, and Sam.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Listen.
Oh
correct.
shit.
Who's Israel Porter?
I know him. He's on. Yeah, he's not in the certified team, but I know who that is. But yeah, he's got it right. I was gonna.
Yeah, this nigga won already. He won before.
He didn't even let you answer the question again.
But yo, listen. Yo, shout out to Israel. He's in the building. I don't give a goddamn. Yo, listen. Send us the shirt size, address. We're gonna send that out to you. Yo, listen. Only thing I ask is when you get it, just tag us, post a picture, and real talk. Nobody has seen these shirts yet. So you're gonna get the first. Chris doesn't even have the shirt.
Wait.
Have the shirt.
Before you go any further, you need to wait till you receive both shirts from us. One from us, one from Sam. Post the 2 pictures of them together and individual joints. And thank you for rocking in and supporting tonight.
Absolutely. But yeah, definitely. Hit the inbox. Send us the info. We're gonna make that happen. Now this is the part.
Now this is where you get to talk your shit, Sam. This is people now. This is Rec or Rec.
Yes.
Absolutely. So do you have an order, or are we just gonna go let it fly?
Let's let Sam pick. He gonna be the DJ tonight. Which one you gonna play first, Sam?
Me personally, I don't know which is which. I just know. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know the one with Korak Ski. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. That's the one that I watched, and I didn't even watch all of it because I want the vibe. I want the to hit live. But is that what you want to start off with?
You can't tell her, Sam. Don't let him persuade you. Don't let him persuade you.
No, look, I was going to start with that anyways. I was going to say, well, the order of how everything was in the promo video, and I figured since we were already on the Fat Boys. Oh, and plus I got some trivia, too, on that video, too. Well, a little extra facts for that video, too.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
okay.
Why we fucking.
Yeah, so for the video that he's talking about is Hush with the legendary Cocaine featuring Kool Rock Ski. They actually filmed that at the park that we do our annual event in. So Gershwin Linden Park, Brooklyn, New York is where, it was filmed at for the classic annual hip hop R&B cookout.
There we go. Let's get into it. Yo.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys.
Ain't nothing wrong with different styles of music, but this is real hip-hop. Man, tell this little kid, man.
Hey, man, hip-hop is a freedom of expression, but you got to keep it in perspective. What we're going to do right now is show you how we do our brand of hip-hop.
Man, you ready to learn? Come on, nephew. Let me show you some real hip-hop.
We got Kool Rock Ski. Place to be and cocaine, put a stain on your brain. We gon' take it back to the future with this shit. This is real hip hop. Let the 6
banger. We be serving them things from the left of the coast. We be doing the most. Champagne for breakfast, so let's take a toast to New York City where hip hop was created. We took it back to Cali and radio played it. Hitting them switches, keeping it gangster. Dipping through the city, knocking fat boy bangers. Back in the 80s when it was real in the field, I had a fresh Seville and I was dressed to kill. Went to the party, the homies is bucket. Some niggas is faded, some niggas is thugging. Grab a bar, little mama, get your two-step on. The break dance or pop lock to your favorite song. Man, I miss those days like Rick the Ruler. Take it back to the past and bring it back to the future. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. This is real hip-hop, so fuck what you heard. All this scratching is making me itch. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. This is real hip-hop, so fuck what you heard. To all the real B-boys, just kick that shit. That's true. To see how hip-hop changed, the game became strange, it just ain't the same. We used to have fun at the hip-hop jams. Grab the microphone and watch the boy go ham. I got my old school feelers, fresh in my Adidas. I'm a real B-boy, rocking that big drum beat. A microphone massacre, I'm ready for battle. Part the Red Sea and move the crowd like cattle. Get your elbows off the table, this ain't a fable. Shout out to the architects of rap that made it able. All you new booty MCs better do your homework. How you love hip-hop and don't know cool heart. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Sugar Hill Gang kept the party alive. Curtis Blow, to name just a few names. I rock the cool rock ski and I'm cool in the game. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. This is real hip-hop, so fuck what you heard. All this scratching is making me itch. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. This is real hip-hop, so fuck what you heard. I stay fresh, dressed like $1,000,000. I walked around New York with my jewelry untucked. You out of your mind if you ever try to stick 'em. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. That's Cool Rock, original Fat Boys. And I'm back with the West Coast OG cocaine, the real hip hop. From day to dawn, when Cool Herc started this in the park. Africa, Bambaataa at the Roxy, y'all. Salute to the one Grand Wizard Theodore. Poppers and lockers, let me see what you got. It's the boy Cocaine and my name's Cool Rock. Yeah, east to the west, of course we're fresh. Oh, you thought that we were rotten? Huh, I beg your pardon. Too old to be rapping, that's truly absurd. This is real hip hop, so fuck what you heard. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. This is real hip hop, so fuck what you heard. All this scratching is making me itch. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. This is real hip hop, so fuck what you heard. To all the real B-boys, just kick that shit.
RecBoys.
Cultural Entertainment, sucker.
Yes, 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 yes. Listen, super dope, super dope. It's different than what you hear nowadays hip hop.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So, and you have what to say. So you had to be there. That's
Yeah.
one of those joints where you have to be there to really appreciate it. Like it's different from what you normally hear, and to a lot of the new kids, it sounds like really, but for us, it's refreshing, especially for me because of the fact that if you know how long Cool Rock Ski has been rapping for.
Yeah, wait, don't skip over cocaine either. That's a West Coast.
No. That's another
Yep.
thing. And,
That's
I mean, I was
awesome.
getting to that, but this is what I'm saying is like if you realize, like if you do your research, you probably understand it and respect it and understand where we're coming from when you see all these old people excited. Because that's what it is, like the safety.
Listen, you old. Me and Sam not old. We 25, B. You could be old. Me and Sam 25. Tell him, Sam.
I mean,
25.
I'm saying,
Look at the line that Cool Rock said. Too old to be rapping. This truly absurd. This is real hip hop. So fuck what you heard.
listen,
I mean, there's no age limit.
and that's another thing too. Is like there. I forgot Motley Crue. It's in the news. Motley Crue just got nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And like you said, we're putting a petition together. There's a petition out to get the Fat Boys in, and it's like nobody's listening. Like, I'm not gonna say nobody's not listening to Motley Crue, but the Fat Boys is our Motley Crue. So the same way, you get what I'm saying? Like the same influence, if not more, because they really literally shaped how, like, the hustle. Like, if you pay attention to Crush Groove, it's about artists going out and doing showcases, which were back then talent shows, and how hard it was to get in, and how you were overlooked by certain like R&B talent. You get what I'm saying? Like, how many competitions were we in when it were dope rappers, but we had a dope R&B singer, and it was like, yo, dude, all the girls are there. Like, how you gonna compete when you got this nigga playing the piano? Like,
you telling them the cheat code, man. Up down, back. Stop telling them.
But I mean, that's what it was. And to see, like, dude, you don't have to believe my story. This shit happened when I was before I started doing what I was doing. Go back and look, and to be in the presence of someone who was on the same mission that we are, part of the village. Like I said, we really
before it was cool to be independent. Like, really think about that.
Yeah.
Really, that's like,
no, like,
this is before the Cash Money, the Masterpiece. This before, I'm not even gonna say what I was. This before they was even like thought about. I was gonna say something else that our parents would tell us. You know what I'm saying?
No. But listen, if you really think about it, if you think about what was happening, like the significance of Crush Groove and just the movement of Def Jam, it was no different than the village. It's really like, yo, listen, we all got an idea. We all got something. We all and we're going under one roof. Like at one point in time, Def Jam had majority of all the hip hop artists, and it was at that time. Like, if you go back to Crush Groove, LL Cool J's in there, Fat Boy's in there. You got Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde is in there. You get what I'm saying? You got New Edition is in there. You got the Beastie Boys in there. If you go now you just take that and you go back to the foundation of what Def Jam was, my dude, that's what it was. Or they did, like, think about what like they put out their life story before it even fucking started. You get what I'm saying? No, like, real talk.
It's crazy when you say that. It's crazy when you say that.
And not only that, but it's still the blueprint of what happens today, dude. Like, how many showcases did me and you go to? And we've been out of the showcase business for at least 10 years. For at least 10 years, me and Chris have been out of the showcase business. But how many countless showcases have we gone to win the showcase? To open up for Styles P, to open up for Jewels and Santana, to open up for Jim Jones, to open up for Fred the God, to be the first group to musically perform at the Broadway Comedy Show. It's no different. You get what I'm saying? The only difference is we don't have no movie about it. But this shit that is there, the Crush Groove movement, is why we look at our shirts. Look at our fucking shirts. You can't get no more Crush Groove than the RecBoys shirt. And then what's even fool about it is
the Shot, you better relax. If Cool send me his lawyer number, we gotta have
Let me get my shit off. Let me get my shit off real quick. And even like, yo, listen, what we're doing in this moment, dude, the Disco 3. I'm gonna let you know the Disco 3 is what the Fat Boys called themselves before they changed their name to the Fat Boys in the movie. Like, it's history right there. Like you see the influence of this one movie, this one movement. And
see, Sam, and you thought I was fanned out, and you thought I was fanned out. You see what I'm saying?
No.
I love it. I love it.
No, I get into it. I mean, you know, hip hop, when I tell you I love hip hop and we're from this shit, this shit really is us. Like, it doesn't matter whether we producing that. We haven't literally made a beat and God knows when. And there's no real desire. But the love for hip hop keeps us coming back every freaking Wednesday.
The desire, honestly, is this right now. Like, I look forward to these Wednesdays to do this, to meet people like you and be able to chop it up with them and learn, you know, their journey and what they're going through, what they've been through, and what they got to offer to the culture. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people who want to be a part of it, but don't really have nothing to offer. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and to come across people like you, Certified Nation Ent, and countless others that are part of, you know, the culture, it's breathtaking. You know what I'm saying? But Sha, we got 2 more joints. What joint? What joint you want to go to next?
All right, so we might as well, you know, I'm gonna go in order by how we did the promo. We're gonna go to our.
I don't know what order did we do the promo. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna. We got 2 videos. Listen, I'm already nice. Listen. No. Listen, I'm like, right now, I feel like the dude after sex. Like I done got my shit off. I'm good. I'm just telling you. Listen, I'm telling you, like right now, I'm about to smoke a cigarette. And just relax, you know. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. On Web Time Music. Listen. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Sam, we going viral tomorrow because I'm gonna chop that up. I'm gonna send that to you. We gonna go.
Listen, hilarious.
What he just said right there. We going viral tomorrow. We going.
Listen, and I'm too old. I'm too old to be the pause and no homo shit. I'll punch you in your face. So
you got everybody in the comments laughing.
No. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. If I know you and you get out of line, you know how I give it up. You know, I'm feeling the moment. We got a dope. Listen, we have a dope show. We got 2 more dope ass videos. We're gonna end this on a good note. I'm feeling it. I'm on one. You know, let me get mine and we'll talk about it on the next side. All right, easy.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys.
That's what these new niggas be doing. We gonna do that. Bring back that vibe that the game been missing. Summertime outside, it was live and the cane was flipping. Money on my mind, everybody and their mom on the grind for the chicken. So you know I'm gonna get it. Everybody that was asleep, I'm awake in a minute. Hands crossed, back flat, facing the ceiling. Bring back that vibe that the game been missing. Summertime outside, it was live and the cane was flipping. Money on my mind, everybody and their mom on the grind for the chicken. So you know I'm gonna get it. Everybody that was asleep, I'm awake in a minute. Hands crossed, back flat, facing the ceiling. I'm just out here chasing money bags on the go. 9 to 5 to the block, round the clock, non-stop, I need the dough. I got next on to slow down, 4 pounds just in case lock and load. Lord forgive me if I take a soul. As soon as I walk out my door, I'm up to 12, that's on patrol. Real niggas know how it go. Stash work in the corner store. Hit the plug if I need some more. Fuck that, I'd rather be on tour. Different country nigga getting lost. Rockin' crowds, smoking pounds of loud mind. Then the clouds change in the house like I'm still getting money. Give a fuck about a price tag. Don't worry about where my ice at. My son 3, my daughter 8. They passports got more stamps than the post office. No wisecracks. Crack wise, I know trap guys. That franchise off the pie racks. The picture living on a time lapse. When your life permanently glitching, vision always shifting. Looking for a victim, clutching on the smith. And if he lack him, get him. I ain't laughing either. Blow him out of sneakers, wrap him like a Peter. Mac up on his diva. Fuck her and run a tab up on her visa. Tell her I love her, then fuck her leave her. Bring back that vibe that the game been missing. Summertime outside, it was live and the cane was flipping. Money on my mind, everybody and their mom on the grind for the chicken. So you know I'm gonna get it. Everybody that was asleep, I'm awake in a minute. Hands crossed, back flat, facing the center. Bring back that vibe that the game been missing. Summertime outside, it was live and the cane was flipping. Money on my mind, everybody and their mom on the grind for the chicken. So you know I'm gonna get it. Everybody that was asleep, I'm awake in a minute. Hands crossed, back flat, facing the ceiling. Wizzy with the scene been missing. Blicky with the beam, new vision. Fuck about a dream, know it's all about a scheme. Keep a freak with a clean, smooth kid. In the league with the G's do missions. Hit a nigga cook house, on the shit to cook out. Don't try to look out, not a problem took out. Fuck clout, I don't need no entry. Made my own recipe. No test to me, shadow mob, we rather battle gods. Smoke this whole bagel, leave no sesames. To the chop shop, that's the hot spot. Where the works cut, package non-stop. Breaking nights, sipping white off revenue. Fuck the letter boys, how for better moves. No trial for me, I don't leave trails. Dive homie with the sea snails. When we dine, it's caviar with white truffles. Steam mussels and a meat's quail. Broke niggas need detail. Spending money on retail. Royalty with these lawyer fees. Ain't no fucking way that I'ma see jail. Mob life is a large price. Oath taker with the ghost makers. War ready at your door. Heavy, but that blinker rattle like a soul shaker. Knock a pussy out his pumps. Put the body in the trunk. Leave that fucker half dead. Parked up in the woods. Get found in some Bring back that vibe that the game been missing. Summertime outside, it was live and the cane was flipping. Money on my mind, everybody and their mom on the grind for the chicken. So you know I'm gonna get it. Everybody that was asleep, I'm awake in a minute. Hands crossed, back flat, facing the ceiling. Bring back that vibe that the game been missing. Summertime outside, it was live and the cane was flipping.
Money on my mind, everybody and their mom on the grind for the chicken. So you know I'm gon' get it. Everybody that was asleep, I'm awake in a minute. Hands crossed back, flat face in the ceiling. Good riddance. Good riddance. Good riddance. Good riddance.
RecBoys.
Entertainment, sucker.
You already know. Look, my son taking a shot to the head. I'm not taking a shot to the head.
Nah, that was I fuck with that track right there.
Yo, listen, that shit is a whole vibe. Shout out to my lovely wife. She's tuned in. She said it is a REC, which is super rec. You already know what that is. No, that's a bop. That's a whole vibe. Like I was in here really getting into it. It's a nice little swag. It's a nice little bop. Yeah, you can add him to the list too.
Okay. All right. Taylor.
Yeah, no, we'll talk. Listen, I told you my list will be done by the end of the night. So before you leave, you'll have my total list. So
real quick, before we go to the next joint, I'm gonna say it right here live. We got two dates open in April. They yours for whatever 2 artists you want to send over.
Dope. Okay.
No, absolutely. Nah. Listen, they deserve it. Not only that, but
two independent artists, and then Shaw's dreams of the cool and the cool and the cocaine and all that.
As long as it's in 2023, we good. Not only that, I might be able to trade. I'm gonna talk to my manager, and maybe I might be able to send you something over there. To
listen, but you gonna have to talk to my manager. Together. Yeah, we gotta have to talk to my manager who is Sam.
Okay, listen. Listen. My lawyers have lawyers too. No, listen. Best believe if your lawyers ain't got lawyers, then you might need some new lawyers. So that one's on me. That one's on.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. So I heard all of them. You know what I mean? All of them are dope. I like the last joint we just played, but this one that we about ready to play is my favorite joint.
Really?
And he's here. He's here. J Law, he the one just commented that he's in the
he tapped in?
Okay. Yeah, we're about to play him. He said we here.
Yeah.
All right, well, tune in. Actually, go ahead. I'm going to let you go ahead and jump into it and let the people know what we're doing real quick.
All right, so this final joint is Heard of Me by J Law Aka Hendrix of Certified Nation Entertainment. Let's go.
RecBoys are in your stereo.
Entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys.
Yo, Trey.
What's good, nigga?
You wanted that old law?
Hey, yo, fuck that, man.
Aka Hendrix, nigga.
Niggas who you are, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You came over here for what, nigga?
Yeah.
You better fucking go, nigga.
I'm still feeling like niggas ain't heard of me. That's crazy, bro. You missing out. Been the best. Do the shit you wish about. Lyricism stupendous. I gotta give a pencil out. Dumb nice. Go wherever, whenever. You only get one life. I done weathered the weather. Fell in love with the storm. Bad bitch like Aurora. Hair platinum blonde. I done came from the bottom. Made a choice to get on. You don't think I deserve it? You don't know me at all. I've been rapping forever. Just was hustling more. Funny how times miss to make you wish that you did more. I did hundreds of shows. They was just in them yards. I wrote hundreds of songs. Sitting behind them bars. I practiced every day. Made every track a play. And put that pain in it. They say that I'm way different. I say I'm the same nigga made say squad and murder me. I'm Aka. How the fuck you ain't heard of me? Nigga, you ain't heard of me?
My God,
nigga, you ain't heard of me? How the fuck you ain't heard of me? Clown niggas out here acting like they getting money.
Oh my
man,
God,
fuck out of here. I know that you niggas heard of me. J-Law, you ain't heard of me. Aka Hendrix the Blazer, you ain't heard of me. Got the one seat where I'm at. Motherfucker, I eat where I'm at. I'm still feeling like niggas don't understand how nice that I am. I was hoping for that. Cause actually, I'm dope with the stand. This is show off. I usually just post in the back. Henny Black, 2 bad Jones. Both of them fat. This my chill shit. Cut me some slack. I came a long way. Matter of fact, just cause I'm back, think I'm gon' stay. Where they at? Who really rap? Who gon' confront Jake? Guess you all gotta die someday. And right now it's murder on my mind. You a victim. One call, put money on your mind. That's incentive. Kill a mode, put money on his life. Get him victim. Then hide him when nobody will find that he's missing. I'ma keep it realness. Most of you niggas not in my class. Not being honest, shit, a lot of you trash. And I ain't a hating nigga. Look, I ain't saying niggas ain't got a bag. I just hate the fucking way that you rap. that? You niggas all sound the same, but I'm different. Insane with the written, plus I live everything that I'm spitting. I rap gang banging every day, make a way for my children. Shay Law, aka Hendrix, nigga. You ain't heard of me. Nah, nigga, you ain't heard of me. How the fuck you ain't heard of me, nigga? J Law the Don, aka Mr. Give Surgery, nigga. You ain't heard of me. J Law the Don, my nigga. You ain't heard of me.
Oh my God, lost it.
How the fuck you ain't heard of me?
I can't hear you, nigga.
Niggas running, nigga.
I bet they
Fuck out of here, man. Trey, sex money, man.
No that. 64 grand. 1 billion plus. All we got is us. Whoa.
RecBoys.
Listen. He talking my language. That nigga talking my language. Let me where is he at?
Yo, when I heard that shit, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm the cool joint, that's my shit. Because that's where my heart is at. That's my type of music. The Chambers joint, fucking with it. When I heard this, I'm like, woo! Thank God she sent it like that. I'm sitting there, my kids saying, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Yeah, go look for this on the streaming joint." My son downloaded it to his phone ASAP.
That's dope.
And he's what 14. Even the Cool Roski joint, he downloaded that joint too, because he was into. What intrigued him about that was the beat. He's into beats and shit, not too much the lyrics, but the beat. He was like, they were doing this one, and I told him the years, and she's like, no way. I'm like, yeah. And he went upstairs and he came and he said, Dad, I downloaded it. I'm trying to see how they was doing this in the dinosaur age. And I'm like, yo, don't get fucked up. I'm not that old. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what he told you?
Yeah, my son be trying to play me. Yeah, but Sam,
shout out to Little Chris.
Real talk, man. I appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate you sharing your network with us. You know what I mean? I appreciate you going as hard as you did with the marketing and the promotion for the show. Honestly, man, I appreciate everything you're doing and everything you bring to the table.
Hey, I appreciate you. You both for having me on, and definitely the love and support for you guys continue as well. That's what it's about. We're a family, we're the village.
So now I gotta put you on the hot seat though. I gotta put you on the hot seat real fast because I'm petty like this, right? When the RecBoys is coming on, Let's Get Activated podcast.
Hey, we can get that set up. Look, I have openings in June. We can get something set up.
She said
like,
June. God damn.
Yeah,
she booked like we are.
No, this is the funny part. July is already filled up, and then there's a couple already spots filled up in August. But yeah, I still got a couple more openings in June, so we can get that going.
Let's make that happen. So I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm gonna throw this out there right now. My birthday is June 19th. So let's see. Hold on, I'm looking. You looking at the calendar too?
Look, yeah, I'm looking at my active. Look, I keep a whole activated schedule.
So
let's do it.
Yeah,
I got it. Look, I got it right here too. So you tell me what date works in June, and we make it pop right here live. What day?
Oh, well, look, let me go into it here.
Y'all go ahead and do that, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, fuck it. Yo, I'm going to go live on this day. Do you want to pull up? And it's going to be a day that I'm going to give the people what they want. So go ahead. Y'all can do all of this. Go ahead. I'm going to let y'all go through the semantics of it, but go ahead.
So you said, because let's see. So, I do it on Thursday. So you said your birthday is the 19th. So do you want to either do June 15th or June 22nd?
Let's do 15 because 15 is my favorite number. So we lock that in.
It's meant to be. Bam. Got you locked in. Look in this schedule here. Bam. Got you guys in.
But you know what's up? We probably going to meet you. We're going to see you again before then, because that's just me. I'm going to say, you just going to hear something like, yo, listen, are you free this night? And you're going to be like, yeah, maybe, or, yo, I'm free this night. And then I'm going to be like, all right, well, we just going to jump on and see what happens.
Hey, I'll be honored.
Yo, listen, you got two brothers.
Yeah, we might, and I'm going to just throw this out there to the universe. We might have to do something on Instagram, us three.
That would be dope. Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Let's throw it into the universe.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. I think that'd be great, because Instagram kind of played themselves tonight. It started getting a little crazy.
You know what's funny though? I really believe that it's really an hour, and anything over an hour.
Nah, this happened before an hour.
Nope.
As soon as it started getting
It was when Hush started playing because IG is terrible. When you have certain songs that will play, if you get over that little few seconds mark, it'll cut you live. Because City texted me as it was playing. He said IG done cut it right when the song.
See?
Yeah.
That's
But
the only
listen,
thing I hate.
believe it or not, we got something. We got something lined up for that shit. We got something lined up for the people out there so that we could go ahead and do us and not have to worry about that. But stay tuned. Yo, Samantha, Sam, listen.
Thank you. Real talk. Thank you.
No, real talk. Yo, listen, it's been long overdue. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I always kick myself in the ass later on because shout out to my business partner because he keeps on it. Because I'm like 2 days behind him a week. I might be like 3 months. No, I am about 3 months because he told me that he's already. Yeah, no. Don't laugh, nigga. At least I'm giving it up. At least I'm keeping it a buck, my nigga. And that's what the show is about. Like they be like, yo, Shad, you gotta stay true to Shad. Yo, listen, I'm about 90 days behind schedule. I'm pretty sure he done sent your flyer, all that shit, or at least the name and said, yo, this is what we got up until now. Like we're booked up until April, you said. So I'm pretty sure he's done sitting.
No, we booked past April. I just got 2 dates in April that opened up.
See, well, okay, but listen, this is where he came to me and was like, "Yo, listen, he's already told me, but for some reason you popped up," and I'm like, "Yo, damn,
Senior G gonna kill us because we over time." I'm just listen. It's not my fault. It's Sam and Rashad's fault. Senior G just.
I mean, we're good. We'll figure it out.
Senior G don't care. He don't mind.
Listen. It's good content. Right? It's good content. As long as we keep bringing the good content for the village and we put the village first, you already know. But listen.
Hold on, while CNG's tapped in, we might have a new show for you, CNG. The RecBoys and Let's Get Activated. But I don't know the name of it yet. We're gonna figure between us and Sam and the whole nation and Catching Rec Ent. We're gonna figure something out. But I think we on to something, y'all. I think the
whole village. Shout out to the whole village and the villagers. Mm-hmm. This is our Illuminati talk. It does exist. Yo, listen, if you want to get in, listen, just hit us. And this, you don't have to sleep in the room for 38 days or none of that dumb shit. No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. But it does exist. It's called the Mastermind Group. AKA the Villagers. But listen, we had a good time. I didn't know what to expect. I knew I was gonna have my Cavassier and some rapper weed, and we were gonna take it from there. I knew we were gonna talk about the Fat Boys.
He said some rapper weed.
No, listen, no.
Sam, please forgive me for my partner. He said what he said earlier. This is better than having. I didn't say that. I didn't say it was better than. I never said it was better. What you said?
I said it was that moment after sex where you're like, yo, I just want to smoke a blunt, chill the fuck out, and let everything be everything. I mean, yo, listen, you can laugh, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know you can laugh, cry, do.
You like we grown.
You know what I'm talking about.
Say some more crazy shit so we can go viral, Rashad. Me and Sam gonna work this shit tomorrow.
We gonna work this shit out of this. Yo, listen, I'm just like I said, it's dope that we can have us safe people can have this conversation and we're ringing off and we're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no negativity. It's all about the culture on top of our village. So there's nothing selfish here going on. You get what I'm saying? All the way down to the artists that we're promoting. Like listen to how many independent artists we went through. Like City the Great is an independent artist. You get what I'm saying? The homie that we just had the last video for, J Lo, like yo, listen, like you gotta understand.
How you gonna fuck my man's name up though?
J Law, J Law.
No, that's
get it right.
I put it up there. But what I'm saying is like, yo, listen, like we're doing this and having fun with it, and at the same time we're feeding the village. Not a lot of people are doing it on their own to really do it for themselves, and we're doing it for the village. So shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to everybody that rocked with us. My wife said that cup. I love my wife. My wife is my life partner. Yo, listen, go Eagles. We in the Super Bowl. The cup is the trick. The cup is the trick. And the rapper weed.
Real quick before we get out of here, Sam, let everybody know where they can tap into you at, all your social media, where your podcast is aired at, all that good stuff. How they can reach out to you for some of your work as well, because some artists might be interested in maybe a write-up or anything of that nature.
Okay, great. So real quick though, before I forget to, I also want to say happy birthday to LD4L. He's also an artist with Certified Nation Entertainment, so happy birthday to him. You can tap in with me on Instagram, Samantha_LEAV. I'm on Facebook as Samantha Leavell. You can even go to Google, type Samantha Leavell, and I will pull up. I'm on Twitter as Samantha LEAV. TikTok, Samantha LEAV. My email is also attached in my IG bio, but it's Samantha Leavell at Certified Nation Entertainment, or you can DM me and we can connect. Let's Get Activated podcast is live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, CertifiedNationEntertainment.com. Also on the Culture Shock Radio, Tattoo Shop Radio, Cuzzo FM, and Wapter Music FM. We're just going to keep it going. And, shout out again to Certified Nation Entertainment and the salute to everybody that tapped in. Much love.
And listen, if you want to reach out to Sam, reach out to her manager, Mr. Catch Rec. And if you want to reach out to Mr. Catch Rec, reach out to my manager, Samantha Leavell. Now I'm fucking with y'all.
There we go.
Sam, I definitely appreciate your time. You taking the time out to chop it up with us. This is now your home. Anytime you want to come over here, talk your shit, you got a video you want us to play. Anytime you just want to pop up, hit us up. Doors are always open.
Awesome. Thank you. And I can't wait to have you guys popped up because I know it's going to be a dope episode because it's already a great vibe. All the support.
Absolutely. All right, Sam. Have a good night.
You too. All right, peace.
Dope show. Senior G, don't kill us, man. It's shot. It's Samantha's fault. Just letting you know right now.
Yeah, no, I was fanned out. Chris was fanned out.
Yeah, I was.
He got his shit off early. Me, I kind of always wait into the show because I need the live reaction. I need the people to understand that I'm just as much as a fan as you guys that are tuned in. I like to keep the same energy. Chris, he can't stand it. Chris likes me to come prepared, but I do. I come with my cup and my rapper weed and my love for hip hop, and I make it happen. I catch rec, Chris. I catch rec in the studio with the RecBoys. Yeah. But shout out to Culture Shock Radio over there in Canada, the Tattoo Shop over in Ohio, Cuzzo Radio over in Germany, and Waptar Music in Guadalupe,
France.
Guadalupe,
France. I was just helping you out. I was kind of the ad lib there.
France.
I was on my rapper shit. Shout out. I did your ad libs.
Okay. Oh, see, that's why we the RecBoys. We're a rap duo on the low. If you guys didn't know, we're really a rap duo. We like Run DMC, except I DJ and rap. Chris raps too on the low. Album is coming soon. We'll see what happens. Shout out to City the Great.
Hold on, Kimmy, you gotta wait. We ain't sending it yet. We sending it right now. Please, don't. We gotta. This right here is a classic one tonight. I ain't even gonna front. This is definitely a classic joint. This is one of my favorite ones of this year so far. I know we got a long year.
We had a good time, my nigga.
Salute to Sam again. Salute to Certified Nation Entertainment. Salute to the whole game. Salute to the Village. Like I said last week, listen, you want to fuck up the algorithm, artists, you want to make money, make sure you tap in to the Village. The RecBoys is fucking with the Village. Let's Get Activated podcast is fucking with the Village. Finally TV. What else? What we talking about? Podcast. Shot, what am I missing? What's Bunky's joint? I don't want to mispronounce it. Tea Time with
Bunky. Yo, listen. Also, if you guys missed this show, you can check it out Saturday night. Blaze 'em Up Radio. Go to the TuneIn app. We are live there 8 to 9 p.m. I know he's gonna play this joint right here. That's our other internet show. Shout out to Blaze 'em Up. They have some dope music. And shout out to the Village. I don't know what stations have what, but I know they have some dope actual mix shows.
Listen, it don't matter.
No. Hold on, Senior G. Hold on, Senior G. I don't want to mess up the homie's name, but it was the DJ that Bunky just had on her show. We got to get together.
DJ B Lethal. But listen, it
lethal.
don't matter. Make sure y'all tap into Culture Shock Radio, the Tattoo Shop Radio, Cuzzo Radio, and WAP the Music. You're going to tap into the Village. We got it locked. Artists, make sure y'all hit us up, get y'all music played. Y'all just heard what I said. Ohio, Canada, Guadalupe, France, Germany. It's crazy. Tap in, get your music played, get heard. Start making some residual income on your music. You know what I mean? Make sure your paperwork and shit is right. And let's make it happen. You already know we on this mission to catch wreck. That's our time. Cause CG about ready to go. Start calling me, and I don't want CG calling me. He nice, but he might be a little. He might get a little rude when he get mad. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to hear it either. We had a good show. Listen, we love you guys, and we out. All right, deuces, easy.